My name is Tokwe Osose. I am here because I have something very important to say.
Oh, I can't watch this. No.
Some rich men hired me to frame Boma Pepple, and I have decided to do the right thing and come out with the truth.
Do you think this is a publicity stunt?
There's news on the Plateau campus footage. I found the camcorder boy. Can you believe it? He sent the tape to Action News 2 days ago for an amateur documentary competition. What we have been looking for has been lying at AN.
So have you called Action News yet?
The report should be airing any minute.
Have you informed Ajala?
Why indirect rule succeeded in the north? Well, you see, Islam was the dominant religion in the north. So the religion had already set up a culture of submission to authority. And this helped indirect rule to work.
Thank you, sir.
Was that question for an assignment?
Yes, a group project. We had an argument.
I see. Well, here is a question from me to you guys. In a democracy, how can you help people to maintain the law?
The police.
No. When people are given a greater sense of belonging, it is least likely that they will turn to agitators. And that's my plan for government.
Samson Obuayo, the leader of the student protest, accused Umar Badan of suggesting Islam as the state's religion. He was quoted to say, "I am sorry for misleading people and jumping into conclusion." In her statement, Ms. Boyle, Umar Badan's press secretary, said people need to be very careful and responsible about the information they spread. She stressed the need for young people to have more facts for them to make decisions. More on political news. Pastor Prince.
Yes. What about it?
Your success.
Prior to this time, the visions were shrouded in mystery, the meanings were not fully clear. You know the Lord moves in mysterious ways. Now, God has shown me that Dele Falade is the man to rule this country. God, hallelujah. He is so magnificent, no man knows his ways. Praise God.
Hi.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm sorry.
So, have you learned anything?
Yeah. Be smart.
You've always known that.
It's easy to be used in the name of religion.
It's easy to be used in the name of a lot of things, especially if you're young. Always question. Always have all your facts before making decisions.
Guys, I just got this. Somehow Topper sent it to the hotel reception.
Is she asking you to adopt her now?
I'll read. Dear Mrs. Pepple, you will never see me again, but still, I would like you to understand why I was ready to lie for 2 million naira. I was desperate because my mother was ill. She had cancer of the uterus, and the doctor said she will die if she is not urgently treated. And the cost of treatment, even if we sold all our property and ourselves, we couldn't raise the money. So when those men said to me, Tope, all you have to do is say Boma Pepple is your mother and we will pay the hospital bills, I felt I did not have a choice. But when my mother got worse, I begged them. I pleaded. I promised to keep my side of the bargain, but they refused. They said I had to do the job first before I got any money. So when I came to meet you yesterday, it was because I knew that if I didn't treat my mother immediately, she will die. I understand why you didn't give me the money. I respect you and your decision. Maybe if you were in government, implementing your free health policy, I wouldn't have felt like I had no other choice but to let myself be used by people who don't care about me. Oh no. And maybe my mother would not have died yesterday. I am still sad, but I am happy that in the end, I did the right thing.
I'll be tape rolling.
Okay, thanks. Yummy.
Yeah.
So what if you were working for some other presidential candidate?
A job is a job, but it must be done ethically. If they ask me to paint white black, I'll quit.
So what you're saying is that you did not do any whitewashing for Boma people?
Do I need to? A true leader only needs packaging, not whitewashing.
Because Nigerians have seen enough of leaders who pretend to be what they are not. People whose lives do not measure to the highest standards of morality and integrity have no business ruling our nation. And no matter the amount of polishing and image making and whitewashing, when a candidate has no substance, Nigerians can tell.
We planned to leave earlier, but the visit was such a success that the traditional leader insisted on entertaining us in his own home. You know these elders. I didn't want to be rude. I'll catch you in time, won't I? I'm getting into the boat as I speak. I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay before I get there. But if for any reason I'm delayed, just make sure that you take care of things, okay? All right. Shall we?
Oh, yes, we shall. Considering the kind of people that will be attending, I say we put focus on the speech, on these local industries and the places of the community where these raw materials can be found for the industries. I mean, it's Calabar we're talking about, and everybody knows that this is what Calabar is famous for. I say we tap into that desire to help them develop it.
Yeah, the free trade zone. I think we'll make comparisons to China, to Taiwan, and we let them know that that expression Calabar made is something to be proud of.
We need something short and sweet. I will say all these things in just very few words. Something like...
Made in Calabar, made for the world.
Something like that, Shehu. Keep working on it. What's next?
We need to talk about security. Our security report has it that from our last visit to Calabar, Basisi's thugs have gone haywire.
Oh, brother.
Haywire? What exactly do you mean by haywire? Restriction of movement haywire or loss of life and property haywire? Because as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't take more than 100 naira to get someone to break some heads in some of these places.
Don't worry, Yomi. When Boma is president, everyone is going to have a good enough job so that they can't be bought easily. So just calm down, okay?
Of course. That way, only the rich people will be able to afford thugs.
That's not an issue at all.
Well, on the plus side, we are riding high on opinion polls.
Good.
Yes. Okay. From our last visit, that is, everything we're working on right now is basically revision. And that shouldn't be more than just a piece of cake.
Yes, but let's not take anything for granted. Okay, Alice and I need to go receive an international call. In the meantime, it's break time. Yomi, calm down.
Relax, come on.
Take time, do everything you have to do, and let's reconvene here in 30 minutes. Do you?
Yeah.
You're not saying anything.
I think it's okay.
Just okay. You don't think it's going to be interesting?
I said it's okay now.
Look, it's just that I realized that campaigning in another candidate's territory, a candidate that likes roughly, it would be interesting to see the way Boma and our team handles it.
No, that's true. But let me get fresh batteries for the camera then.
Dad, do you think anything dangerous is going to happen?
Just because we're in a town that's the stronghold of opposing party doesn't mean we expect fight, right? Besides, see Basi will be visiting with Boma. If you ask me, that's a good sign.
Wait, that man must not see me.
Who?
Basi, see, can't you remember he was threatening me over that thing with his wife?
Did you really hear him threaten you? Does the man actually know how you look like?
Yes, he does. He saw me the day I did his wife's interview. Talk about Sokoto and Sokoto. Yeah, I am worrying about safety in Calabar when problem is coming to meet me here.
Good to see you.
You're welcome, sir.
Good to see you.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome. You are welcome to Calabar.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm fine. The campaign trail is always good to me. And you? Hope you are holding up well.
Well, I manage. You're welcome.
Well, of course, I left my people outside. And as a gesture of good faith. Because what I want to discuss with you is a little delicate. Could we...
Okay. Could you guys please excuse us? Thank you.
You see, I can release my press statement by tomorrow, even today. You know I control a large percentage of the Eastern vote. But don't worry. By the time you go anywhere in town, they'll be rolling out the red carpet for you. Of course. You know that for me to step down, well, let's just say it's not today that I have been in government. I am an experienced and qualified politician. So a political appointment will not seem too strange.
Thank you very much for your offer. I wish I could say I was tempted. But actually, I don't have to think twice before refusing it.
Be warned that this is the last time I'm going to allow you go down to the hotel restaurant. What's your problem with room service anyway?
My dear, the fact that I'm running for presidency does not mean that I cannot be my normal Boma Pepple, okay? Besides, isn't that the reason why they call me the people's president?
Now you be Chief Mrs. Boma Pepple?
I don't know about the chief part, but I am Mrs. Boma Pepple. I'm pleased to meet you. Are you one of the registered?
Just give me a small chance. I want to tell you something important.
I think we can use the Obi-Wan for this.
What?
All right. Thank you. Aisha, I think you need to say this.
Unconfirmed reports from Port Harcourt says that presidential candidate Umar Badu and his speechwriter Sika has gone missing. Also in the entourage was Action News Ace reporter John Alachi. Gunshots were heard from within the area the team was visiting.
Check TNN, please.
News making the rounds in Nigeria says that one of the forerunners to the forthcoming elections in Nigeria has gone missing. The party, however, is yet to give statements concerning this. Umar Badon, the candidate in question, was visiting a local community in the Niger Delta area and has not been seen since.
The thing where they tell you, no be something strange. Every politician that they do I just want to make sure say everybody play on a balanced ground. Me, they can work. I like you. I like the way you did talk to those criminal politicians. Now the thing where they inside your mind, now you did talk. And the good thing where it come out from your mind, now they put for ground.
Well, Mr. Ikan...
They call me Baba Okun.
Baba Okun. Thank you very much for your offer, but I don't need...
And no be small picking for this thing. In this thing, I don't take. Basi, you don't contract all the witch doctor, Amalinze. Where they from Gwa. Even Usman, your fellow politician, all the alpha where they for the whole world. For 2 years now, you don't employ them. You're lucky say I they work for you. Me, a gang, work, fire where they chop, iron. I go cancel anything against your shit.
Well, I don't need all this.
I know they make mouth. Other people food they boast. If no be me, a can, a taga work. France no for win that cup. Before then, who know France?
France 1998.
Which one again? Now me and that witch doctor from Senegal, now we join. do am. And when he reach 2002, they no gree call us again. You know, see how they kick them come off for the first round. Senegal where contract somebody with doctor from Mali. You know, see how far they go.
Well, you have quite an interesting resume. But what I've been trying to tell you is that I do not believe that elections are won using juju and all things like that.
Boma, please, can I see you a minute, please? Just a minute.
Excuse me, please.
Boma, I think you should send this man away. I don't like the idea of him hanging around.
He's not doing any harm. I'm only being courteous and attending to him.
Boma, but what if a pressman walks in here? It's not going to look good. Just agree with anything the man has to say so that he can leave on time.
I'm not going to agree for some man to cook juju on my behalf.
Boma, you cannot convince this man. And arguing with him will just make him stay longer. Just don't be rough with him.
Am I ever?
But Boma, you cannot tell. Sometimes these guys get offended easily and you don't even know if the story of him liking you is true. What if someone else sent him? Huh? Just let him say what he has to say so that the man can leave on time.
You and me. Do you believe all this hocus pocus?
Well, I'm a Christian, but you can't deny the fact that there are some certain things that we don't understand. I mean, on Kanbi TV the other day.
I've heard you. Thank you.
Please, hurry up, so
Mr.
Tang or whack. Fire where they chop iron.
I'm very pleased to meet you, but I have a very tight schedule today. I would love to sit down with you and talk more about my opinions on government.
No, man. I know say you be busy woman, but it gets something.
That would be absolutely unnecessary, please.
Anytime you hold them, anything you talk, fine now. Everybody go. But follow the way you talk.
Well, I guess there's no harm in accepting it.
Excuse me. Please. Why didn't Umar Badun turn up at the rally?
Is it true that Umar Badun has been killed?
Yes.
Yes?
Excuse me.
Killed? Where did they get that idea from? What's wrong with this president?
Well, I've called the DP and decided the speech search. I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Guys, don't let the reaction of the press get to us. We need to stay focused and think.
What bothers me is the reporter talking as if Umar is not alive.
Then, we have to stop any rumor of the gunshots from getting out. Last thing we want is public panic.
But I still need to call the state chairman to let them know what's happening.
Okay, but then don't alarm them. Umar may just have been delayed. This might just be false alarm. Okay?
Okay. But I still need to tell them about the gunshots. Maybe the party can help in organizing a larger set.
You sound like you know something's already happened to him.
Welcome to politics. You have to be prepared for worst case scenarios.
Yeah, and who gets the delightful job of telling Mrs. Badong?
Yes. We have not been able to reach him. All right.
Are you alright, Jim? This is how we do it. Umar disappears and we just replace him. Ajala, it's Umar we're talking about.
We're not trying to replace Umar. I mean, he's not just our boss. He's our friend. Look, Umar himself always said...
Yeah, we're already talking about him in past tense.
That was a slip of tongue.
Ajala, tell me the truth. Do you think he will show up tomorrow? Do you think...
Shegun, I am not trying to let myself think. I am only trying to do.
And is that easy for you?
Who said it's easy?
Umar and Sika. Has anybody even bothered to call Nkechi? I can't imagine what she's going through.
People, we have a serious problem. A local radio station is announcing that Umar is suspected dead. And the other media houses will soon start picking it up.
Guys, it's Nkechi. What do I tell her?